Hello, everybody. Yeah. Today we have quite a unique stream. Let me finish setting it up real quick, and then I'll explain what the fuck are we doing today. Oh no, I can't say fuck in the beginning of the stream, otherwise it won't be recommended to people. Yeah, I know, guys. Sorry. Fucking YouTube is not gonna recommend any of my videos anyway, so who gives a shit, right? Anyway. So today I decided to do something unique. You know, not just the game stream. Although, if you can hear in the background, I still have the game running, so don't worry, we'll see the game. Right, let me just pop you guys out. Yeah. Place you in the corner over here, so I can see what you guys are saying. Yeah? Alright, so what are we doing today? Today we are making a tier list, right? Tier list of ZZZ Zero characters. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you probably know that I like to yap a lot about the designs and shit like that. I yap about that endlessly and I have some hot takes. So I thought I would yap about it and actually make a tier list and then maybe, you know, cut it out into a separate video. You know, sort of killing two birds with one stone. The problem for me is that it's unscripted, so I can yap unscripted, but if it's bad, I'm not going to make it in the video, and we'll just have some fun rating the designs and looking at the fat asses of the characters. You guys gonna love that, right? I'm sure you will. Right. Oh god, my eyes hurt. So, Zenless Zone Zero have a lot of unique designs, and it's probably one of my favorite games when it comes to designs of their characters. But it also comes with its own set of problems. One of the main problems is that a lot of designs are just very urban. Like, for example, if you look at the game like Honkai Star Rail or even Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves, every character has this... Am I out of breath already? I just started the stream, damn. What am I talking about? Right, so if you talk about other gacha games, they usually have their own world. Well, this game does also, but it's sort of, you know, based on our world, at least a little. And so every design is sort of unique, and you can talk about that unique design. But here, a lot of designs are just generally urban style, so to speak. Hello, Coin Goblin, you're the first one here. So a lot of designs here are outside, unlike other games, a lot of designs are urban, and it's gonna be a bit hard to rate them. So for example, even if you take the main characters Weiss and Bell, their designs are just normal clothing. So what should I rate at this point? They're normal clothing. And yeah, welcome. Today we have sort of a unique stream. Today we'll be doing the tier list, right? I thought we'd make it together. I'll talk about, you know, everything as we go, and then, you know, make a video out of it. But anyway, yeah, one of the main problems of Zenless Zone Zero design, it's not a problem, but yeah, as I said, a lot of designs are just urban, and some other designs are not even based on the character, but instead it depends on what work they're doing. For example, Zhu Yuan, she doesn't really express herself, her personality through her design, through her clothes, I mean, but it just expresses where she works. So it's once again, it's going to be a bit hard to rate. So I wanted to set up a guideline first. So if I put someone in B, you know, it doesn't mean it's a bad design. It just means, I think it's like, let's just call it urban design. Urban looks good. Yeah, let's call it that. So that's basically the baseline. So if they're just wearing normal clothes, I probably will just put them in the B tier, because I'm not really good at clothing styles. I can judge designs, but I cannot just judge, you know, a jacket or something like that. It's like, yeah, cool jacket, dude. Anyway, yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along, right? Hope my chat is working. Yeah. Hello, douche touches me. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh god, what happened? Ah, fuck. I'm already fucking it up. I wasn't ready for a stream like that. But yeah, anyway. So let's start this little marathon. Hello, douche. Hello, toucher. That's what wanted to be called, right? The toucher. So, right. Let's begin with Wise. So I have the game running. So when we need to look at the, game, yeah, that should be a good bait-in content, right? People like watching tier lists. As you know me, I like to yap about designs a lot, and I thought I'd make a separate video about around it. And yeah, what the fuck is that sound? Oh, it's my cock. Okay, so Vice design, yeah, and this is the perfect representation of what I was talking about. Like, what the fuck do I comment on this design? It's just normal streetwear clothing. Well, let's think about it. That just sounds like, yeah. Who is Vice? So Vice is sort of this. Oh yeah, by the way, another thing I forgot to mention. I'll be using this sort of system I came up with. Well, maybe I didn't come up with it. I'm sure this system existed long before. But basically, the system is it goes like this. So you have to compact the character and their design. Well, not design. They're just the character in 3 words. So who is Wise? Wise is sort of the stoic, calm, collected hacker, right? And so then you look at the design and you try to think, like, does this design reflect this character who is described with several words? And usually if it does, that means that it is a very good design, because only good designs are able to convey this type of, compact character description, in just a single look. So anyway, yes, Vice. Vice is very simple, very urban, very, I would say, there's nothing too special about that. I mean, he has a calculator or something on his back, like, I don't know what that is. He has the loading on his back, but I do think it reflects his personality a lot. Vice is not the person who likes to stand out, as I said. He's more of a calm and collect. Yeah, nerd is a good word to describe it as well. Vice looks like a loser. Maybe. He does have a cool hair. Oh, am I getting fucking cock blocked by a granny? Okay, thank you. He does have a cool hair. I do like his silver hairstyle, silver hair. And yeah. I don't really have much to say. He looks good. It's not outstanding, It's probably easy to cosplay as well, which is a plus. He does have a lot of pockets, so that's something Vice would probably do. You can see the pocket here. There's 2 pockets on his jacket, on his sleeves as well. Vice would be the kind of guy to have a lot of shit in his pockets. So yeah, but as I'm gonna put Vice in a B tier. Once again, I have to say it again. The B tier doesn't mean bad. It just means it's just normal clothing. It looks okay, but there's nothing that jumps out at me and says, "Whoa, look at this amazing design." How tall is he? He's pretty tall. I'd say he's about 170, 165 centimeters. He's tall. We need to, like, I think I saw like a... Oh shit, what am I doing? Yeah, there's a Piper over here. I believe Piper is 150. And Vice is... Yeah, Vice is about 170. Feet, please? How the I don't know feet. Yo, I'm only using the metric system, dude. You have to, you have to use the Google. So anyway, yeah, Vice B tier, and probably he will be followed. Why did I open that? And he will probably be followed by Bell. Although Bell maybe placed a little. Oh shit! Yo, boys, close your eyes. That's close your eyes, boys. Can't be seeing this. Yeah, we won't be rating skins for now, maybe later. Actually, I may place Belle a bit higher. So who is Belle? Belle is sort of this free-spirited, very excitable, very... how do I say this? She wears her personality on her sleeve, so to speak. And her design really reflects that. I mean, her jacket is poorly fitted, sort of looks like it's just thrown on her. Her skirt is a bit of a mess. It looks like she either was, in the morning when she was dressing up, apparently she like selected different stockings. So we have stocking on one foot and we have like a sock that you pull up, I think, on the other foot. So whether or not she decided to do it herself or she just woke up and put whatever the fuck she had on hand on her. And they're pretty similar, both are nerds. Yeah, both are nerds, just in a different sort of way. So yeah, the design that she's sort of this free-spirited fella who likes to, who expresses herself quite easily. I think it is shown in her design, mostly because of asymmetrical. If you don't give my brother a child, I will. Yeah, she does have that vibe. Bit of an incest, guys. We don't talk about it here. I'm kind of tempted to place her in A, but I feel like A is already going to sort of amazing design, A for amazing, and I think Belle's design is just good. Do you guys agree with me? So I'm gonna place her ahead of Vice because I do think she looks better than Vice, design-wise. By the way, did you see her goofy run? Like, why does she swing her arms so much? That's funny. It's a shame we don't see her panties. Man, it hasn't even been 10 minutes and already started talking about panties, dude. What the fuck? She wears spats, but, I mean, that's okay. Yeah, both are the same tier. Anyway, let's continue. Those were pretty easy. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, he actually saw the game. Right. Oh. Okay. Sorry you didn't see me placing them. I still not used to switching between the screens. So yeah, the next one is going to be a bit harder. It's NB. So let's check out NB real quick. If I remember to, start the game. And NB I have. Well, everybody has her. Where is she? There she is. So who is NB? So NB is sort of this calm, stoic, mysterious mercenary with a bit of a silly side to her, especially when it comes to burgers. Now, do we see that in her design? Not really. I think once again, the design is very urban here, but she does have some weird things on her jacket, like those huge buttons. And she apparently is wearing thongs, but judging by those lines over here. Now, once again, I don't think her design is bad. Her design is actually quite iconic because it is used. She's the face of ZZZ, basically, at least she was in the 1.0. The problem is her design doesn't really speak her character to me. Like, if she was wearing something else, I wouldn't be like, oh, no, that's not Ambi at all, The only iconic thing about her is her backpack, because it looks very unique and recognizable. I'm not really sure what that is. Is it like her V engine or something? And be serious X. Once again, sort of like Weizen Bell, her design is just good, but I don't think it really tells us anything about her personality. You know what I mean? She's showing her stomach. Like if you don't know anything about her, if you look at that, like, what do you think first? Well, she's a gal. She likes music. She has headphones on. Or maybe she's listening to feet ASMR. I mean, I do. She does have a bit of a symmetry with double belts on the side. I do like the design. I think it's a recognizable, beautiful design, but I don't think it really speaks NB to me, to be honest. And by the way, we are talking about the original design because she does have a different design later when we know her backstory. But right now we are discussing her as she was presented to us in the version 1.0. So what do you guys think? What do you boys think? I feel like she's also goes into the B tier. I don't think she is nowhere near bad enough to go into the C tier. Low A? Probably. That's the question. Does she look better than Belle? If you're putting her in the A tier, does she look better than Belle? Probably. It has more unique characteristics. It's not. She does wear just a skirt and a jacket, but the jacket does look unique with its sort of things sticking out, and her backpack does look unique. So, yeah, I think I would agree with you. Yeah. Let's. Well, first of all, let's switch windows. Let's place her into A for now, but she'll eventually be like somewhere over here. Alright, Nicole, actually... Wait, what am I doing? Right, here we go. Man, I need to calm down a minute because I started talking a lot and very excitedly, and now I'm a bit out of breath. I need to calm down and don't speak too quickly. Anyway, Nicole. Oh shit, I actually need to switch her design. How do I do that? I forgot. You guys remember how to...
Eradicate all evil. Don't just think about it.
Nice ass.
Do it.
Somewhere over here? Where's her original costume? Oh god, I don't remember.
Me, and I promise you'll learn big.
Bottom left? Shit.
This is the path I follow. Don't
Oh, okay, you guys were covering it. Guys, are you trying to screw me up? I'm trying to make a serious video here, goddammit. Oh shit, I haven't seen her in that design in a while. But yeah, so who is Nicole? Nicole is this sort of social butterfly. She is cunning, you can say. Even though she's presented as this sort of scatterbrained girl, I think there's a lot more to Anby that meets the eye. First of all, she's using a very expensive piece of tech, like this, the diplomat, or how the fuck the briefcase that she's using. It's actually using the ether, and it looks to be a very dangerous weapon that you don't just stumble upon. Obviously, she didn't create it. So there is more to Anby than meets the eye, but her design as this sort of social butterfly, as this sort of a gal who likes to post things online, is on point. I think Nicole's design is great. And yes, bonus points for the torn up size. She does look very hot. Her poses, where is she? Her poses are very suggestive. Of course, big tits. And speaking of, do you remember me guys talking about Dahlia's beauty mark? That's how you do the beauty mark. You see how it's black and it doesn't draw away from her eyes? It's just there as to be beautiful, to be unique. So there's a lot of unique things about her design. Of course, I like the booty shorts. The Zenless Zone Zero still didn't reach the peaks where the ass jiggles, but it still looks good. Her pink hair, her jacket, the color correction here is amazing. Color correction. The colors here are amazing. You know, the black and whites obviously always look good, but the pink hair really pops. I do like her like heart JoJo style fucking earrings. That's good. She also has a unique streak with her design, with it having a bank boo attached to it, which looks very cute. I'm not really big on those like you guys think that like pushes into her skin. Like I don't think that's very comfortable. But like where the fuck does it hook up? Like they don't even line up. Like what the fuck is going on? And I do like how her skin slightly indented from her belt. So yeah, definitely, I wouldn't put Nicole in the S tier. I think there are better character designs than Nicole, but she's definitely high A tier color schemes. Her belt is loose? Yeah, it is loose. Well, she has, yeah, you mean this belt or this belt? She has double belts. You guys think if you just pull on it a little, you think if you guys pull on this belt like downwards, do you think her entire shorts just fly down? Probably. So Nicole always likes to look beautiful. It is shown in her trailers, and it is shown in her design. I do like that she has several beauty marks. So she has one beautiful beauty mark on her inner thigh. Let's smell it real quick. She has one on her left boob, and she has under her left eye. I do like it. I do like when the developers are really bold with the placement of the beauty marks, and I do think it looks better than Dahlia's beauty mark. Anyway, yeah, she's cute. She's beautiful. I like her. I like how her tits move when she walks. I'm a bit of a goonhead if you didn't realize. By the way, have you noticed? Oh, stop talking, girls. Have you noticed that her bank boo like flails around as she walks? That's kind of funny to see, right? It's like helplessly attached there. Anyway, yeah, I'll be placing her into the high A tier. There's a lot to talk about her design. This is what I'm talking about. This design can actually be discussed. There are things to notice there. You know, so I don't think it's S tier. I think S tier will be left for the most amazing designs that we will see. So we'll go with high A for now. I said high A. She's definitely better than Envy, and she's definitely better than the both siblings. Nicole Dinara is also sort of like the face of the game, almost, because she appears a lot, especially in the early advertisements. She was everywhere. S tier for Vivian, yeah, we'll get to her. Might be a long stream today, guys. Anyway, next one. Is my model okay? Yeah, okay. Next one, Nekamata, right? Nekamata. So, here we go. Now, if you know me, and if you watch my streams, you probably think I hate that design, but no, I don't hate Nekamata. I think her design is actually quite good. Now, first of all, who's Nekamata? Nekamata is a street cat, you know, like street rat, but she's a street cat. She's a thief. She is very emotional as well. Like, if you've seen her cutscenes, she shows a lot of emotions on her face, so she's very emotional in that regard. She's also a Nekomata, so she's a two-tailed cat, which is a yokai in the Japanese culture, and all of that is shown in her design, which is great. So her yokai part is shown on her sleeves. Do you see those like things? They look something out of the temple or something like that, if you know what I mean. So that's your yokai reference. Her street smarts and sort of being a street cat is shown like all over her body. Like we see those metallic knives sticking out of her metallic boots. Like, by the way, we don't know if she actually has legs. It could be, you know, prosthetics, because she does have, you know, cybernetic tails. Get the fuck out of the way. She does have cybernetic tails, so she could have cybernetic feet as well, because listen how she sounds when she walks. You hear it? It's like almost creaking. The only thing I dislike about her design, yeah, she's a clanker, is this. I've been talking about it a lot, if you watch my channel, that the fucking like separate sleeves. I never understood it. I never understood why they did. I never thought it looked cool. The only reason I don't really mind it here is because it's not the main focus of her design. The main focus of her design is on her head and on her torso right here. So this part is not really where your eyes moves. First of all, she doesn't have big boobs, so of course your eyes doesn't follow there. So that's a low A for me. The tails. So you don't want a tail job? I do like how they move though. They definitely put a lot of thought and effort into the tail movement. Yeah. I like how she looks. Like when she walks like that, she looks like carefree and happy, like a cat should look. Now, of course, it's all opinion based. I'll of course try to be objective, but it's still gonna be opinion nonetheless. But still, I hope I can at least be a little bit objective. So objectively, I think her design is great. I also get the fuck out of this. Granny is like blocking me for the third time already. I also like how, like, on the forehead, she sort of forms a triangle here, and she has a triangle tattoo on her forehead. It's actually a shame we don't learn more about Nekomata, because I want to know her backstory. Like, how did she become a cyber ninja? Does she have real legs? What about the yokai thing? Like, is she a yokai? No, it was confirmed that she is a cat Thyran. But then why is, like, the Nekomata thing? Is she of legal age? I believe so. The mystery of the barcode, yeah, why does she have a barcode on her forehead? But yeah, I also like how her tails look. Like, what do you guys think this is? Like, why is it different color? Like, do you think there's some sort of either energy in there, or is it just decoration? Like, what do you guys think? We don't know. We don't know. I wish we could learn more. I also like that the design is not sexual. How do I say that? Like, I don't want to goon to Nekomata for some reason. Even though I'm a famous gooner, Nekomata is not the one I would be like, let's goon to her. Yeah. By the way, she has written Neko on one of her things. This one should say Mata. That would be funny. I also like do you think the ears are also like cybernetic a little? Like she has those things on them. Like there's a lot of mysteries about Nekomata that We don't know about, oh, this granny again. This is gonna be a nightmare. I need to change locations. Should go to the beach or something. Anyway, Nekamata is going straight into the A tier as well. Move, bitches. Is she better than Nicole? For me. They're both good. I think they're both on the same level. Oh my god. I think here's the only original thing she's got. Yeah, probably. Not better than Nicole. I think they're on the same stage, so to speak. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you which I like more. I like both of them. I think they both look good. I like Nicole more because she's a bit of a goonhead. Well, yeah, actually, let's place Nicole ahead because I like her big tits. Right, Billy. Yeah, do you guys think anybody's gonna watch this shitty fucking video? Do you guys think anyone's gonna watch this piece of shit? So Billy, right. So who is Billy? Billy is sort of this retro cowboy aesthetic robot with a very excitable personality, almost like a kid. He's definitely has one of the more unique designs, like you know, guys, the silhouette theory, that when you like place a character, you need to recognize them just by their silhouette. If you remove all the color, Billy is going to be easy to recognize. I never really thought about the Billy design, Billy's ass. Yeah, I don't. Let's think about it. So yeah, once again, who is Billy? Billy is sort of this retro aesthetic cowboy with a kid personality, very excitable, very forward, very extroverted, very happy, so to speak. Now, is it reflected in his design? I would say yes. Billy is almost comically over the top. He has this large like chain on his belt. He has this bright red jacket with like this cowboy star on his chest. He has a lot of little details, like for example, did you know his backstory that he was found by the Sons of Caledon, and that's why he has the jacket with the pig on his back. That's the jacket from them, probably. He has a, once again, comically overlarge belt. He has a skull on his knee. He's like fucking Super Saiyan, white hair sticking up. Like if you describe to me like old robot who is into cartoons and is very excitable and is like a kid on the inside, would I think of this? Yeah, probably. I would think it's something close to this. He almost looks like Marvel designed almost. And yeah, it's not his mask, it's his face. He's a robot. He's a AI construct, a very old one. He is actually older than most characters in the game. I do like his guns also. His gun gameplay is fun. The only thing I don't like, maybe the hair. The hair looks a bit bit ridiculous. And the other thing I don't like is those handlebars on his shoulders. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with those? Am I supposed to grab onto them and then butt fuck him for stability? Is that it? Come on, guys. Let's not be thinking about butt fucking robots, shall we? Why are you guys putting that into my head? Have you seen Trigun? Yeah, I've seen Trigun. That sort of reminds me of that as well. Ride him like a bike. Yeah, exactly. So is Billy objectively a good design? Yeah, I would say he has objectively cool design. A very recognizable design. Like if you see him once, immediately, like when you say like Billy from Xenoblade Zero, he immediately pops into your head easily because of how recognizable it is. Also, I like that even though there's so many like striking details about him and so it's such popping colors, it's still not over designed. He doesn't have like a bunch of bullshit sticking out of him or hanging out of him. It's still very subdued. He has a cross on his ass. Is that what I'm supposed to aim my cock at? But would I place him in an S tier? I don't know. This is a good question, by the way. So S tier I consider to be exceptional designs. Like the best of the very best. Is he an S tier? Maybe? I also, by the way, like his face. If you guys have seen the cutscenes, his face moves a lot. And it's surprising how much emotion they've gotten out of him when his face is just basically a metal plate in his eyes. I like his part. Yeah, that part Caledon design. Yeah, that's a great feature also. Like, even before we go to the Sons of Caledon, we still, it still shows that his background is based in there. And we didn't even know about it. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Billy as a character. I don't have much to say about it here. But we're talking about designs here strictly. Ouch, son of a bitch. And is his design an S tier is the question I want to ask. What do you think, guys? Is he worthy to be the first S tier design? Is he better than Nekomata and Nicole? I wouldn't say he is better, but he's definitely more recognizable. I would probably put him into high A tier again. I'm kind of ashamed to put everybody into high A. But don't worry, we'll get to the shit designs soon enough. Spoiler alert, I don't like a lot of designs in 2.0. Oh boy. Boy oh boy. It's gonna be some hot takes. Hot takes. But yeah, a lot of designs is in the A tier because those characters came out when the game came out. And the designers there had a very perfect vision for what they wanted. So that's why the designs are so good and striking. As for me, I'll probably... Alright, let's... For now, I'll put him into the high A tier. Oh, look at that. Every member of the Cunning Harris is on the same level, is on the same tier. I'll put him for now at high A. Once somebody appears in C, we'll think about whether or not he can be compared to Billy. But yeah, Billy is a good design. I like it. I like it. Anyway, next, the design I actually don't like. Spoiler alert. Soldier 11. I don't have her. I don't have Soldier 11, so I can't showcase her, so I'll have to do the embarrassing thing of opening this screen. Alright, where is she? There she is.
Ready and waiting.
Now, is her design that bad? A for me, or even S, not sure. You mean the Billy or the Soldier 11? So who is Soldier 11? Soldier 11 is this a bit of a aloof type of soldier who is very not wordy and not big on showing emotions. Do we see that in her design? Yes, we do see that. We do see that. The reason she looks so boring is mostly because she's a soldier. She's a part of a ball squad, so she doesn't need a lot of like things to showcase her character. It's once again the case of her design showcasing more the place where she works instead of her personality, right? Her personality is in her hair, by the way. This single pineapple, as called by C, the pineapple haircut. And a red like scrunchie on it. To be honest, even for a boring like military design, I still find it quite boring. There is not much to look at with Soldier 11. There's not much to discuss. She does have a backpack like Enby, but even I think Enby's design is better than Soldier 11. Like, we'll see later that we can still make military form design exciting, and you probably already know. Who I'm talking about. This is a military uniform design, but it looks so generic. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I know it's the point. It's the point for it to look generic. I suppose it's still good because it does show her kind of a subdued personality. So she has subdued personality, so of course she doesn't have a bright, colorful design. I think she would be so much greater without the goofy glasses. Oh, I actually agree with you. The goofy glasses is kind of meh. I also don't like her color scheme. Like, once again, she is aloof, a bit of a weird type of loner, sort of introvert, right? And her design colors are black and like orange. And orange glasses, like big, silly orange glasses, just like doesn't gel. I think she shouldn't have orange color. She should either have black sunglasses or don't have them at all. And I think the design itself is just not very cohesive, even for a military design. Like, why is there a single red like zipper here? Like, what did she edit herself, or is it part of the uniform? Why does she have this scarf? What are those things? Why is your sleeves not connected to the fucking uniform? What if you get attacked here? You know, there's a lot of inconsistencies with your design, and it's just boring to look at. Like, once again, I know that's the point, but as will see later, you can definitely make exciting military uniform, and that's not it, man. Is she a B tier? She's definitely worse, in my opinion, than both Wise and Bell. Is she gonna be the first C tier? Probably. I didn't like her design from the very beginning. There's like so many inconsistencies in it. It looks way too asymmetrical for a military uniform. Yeah. And personally, I just don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. So where are we gonna place her? Let's go C for now. Oh, you agree with me? Okay. Thatcher, you're also for the mid C? Yeah, okay. Alright. Seems fair enough. Man, today we don't have a lot of viewers. Where are all the gooners at? Where's Vafli when you need her, huh? Him. Whatever. Anyway, next we have a Grace. Making her a graceful... I actually do have Grace. Shut the fuck up, Soldier 11. Where are you, Grace? There you are. So who is Grace? Grace is a nerd, also a nerd like Wise and Bell. She's a nerd who is into robots a lot. She doesn't care about anything else, pretty much. But what can you tell? What type of personality does she have? Well, she is when it comes to anything other than robots, she is very introverted, so she won't touch it or she won't even engage with it. But when it comes to robots, she becomes this goofy type of scientist. So she's like an introverted, goofy type scientist when it comes to robots. And is it reflected in a mechanic? And she's not a mechanic. She works on robots a lot. She fixes robots. She creates robots and shit like that. Yeah. So is it seen in her design? Sort of. She also works for the Bellabog company, which is a building company, and she uses her robots to build shit. So, is it reflected in her design? Sort of. She does have that overcoat that she fixes on her belt. Otherwise, her design is sort of mostly practical. She has a tank top, and that's pretty much it. I don't think she even wears a bra. Is it connected? Her sleeves are actually connected. Well, this one sleeve is connected. She has all those gadgets, but that's for her work. She has, like, couple of screwdrivers here. She has a bag here, so her design is very practical, which I expect Grace to have. Hello, Distance. Yes, it is indeed the tier list. Welcome. I think. So yeah, as I said, the design is very practical for her. Like, it looks. So, for example, this top part looks like just the top, but at the bottom part, she almost looks like she threw it together because she doesn't care much. She's all about the practical effect, so she doesn't care that it doesn't look symmetrical. She doesn't care that it hangs out here. She just cares that her instruments are just under her hand, and that's it. Of course, I have to mention that I like her big tits. I wish her glasses were a bit smaller. Like, I think the glasses are way too big. Another fun fact is that she doesn't wear socks. Right? So she doesn't wear socks, and why that is important, you'll learn in a second. Why that is important. Where is it? So the reason it's important that she doesn't wear socks... Wait, where the fuck is it? You guys are blocking the view again. Can you guys stop blocking the view, please? Oh wait, I can't show it. Oh wait, I can. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Immediate A tier, guys? Come on, we're trying to be serious with the design talk. Immediate A tier, guys? Come on. Oh, you perverts. To be honest, maybe I do agree. So, do I like her design? Yes. Do I like her personality? No. No, I think she has a very boring, cliche personality. I'm not much into Grace as a character, but it isn't Stomper Steelies. I do like her big tits. I do like that the design looks very urban. I already explained that I like that it does reflect her personality, that she doesn't care about anything else outside of her work. Yeah, so in one of the cutscenes, by the way, she takes off her stompers over here. I mean, the robot takes the stompers for her, and you can see her feet without socks. So I imagine it gets pretty fucking sweaty in there. Can you imagine? Usually the socks protect the sneakers from smelling, but all this delicious feet sweat is soaking right into those sneakers. Can you imagine pressing your face into that? I think I've done a bit of a bit. I think yeah. Yes, I apologize. That was a bit of a crash out, guys. So, as for myself, I do like her design. I like the simplicity. I like that it reflects her work. I like that everything is there because it needs to be there. There's not like wasted shit hanging off of her, outside of maybe like this thing. But I think it's Bellabog, like Bellabog symbol. So probably Kalada asks her to wear it. Okay, let's think about this, guys. I think I've talked enough about this design. Let's think about it. So, like all designs, simple design for me. Yeah. I do also like all designs. All designs had a purpose. As I said, mentioned previously, all designs had a vision. They had a purpose. That's why they're so good. So, is she better than Soldier 11? For sure. Is she better than Weizenbell? Yes. Yes, it is better. So now let's think. Is it better than Enby? Yes. Is it better than Nikamata? I don't know. I think it's on the same level. Let's place her between... Let's split the cunning hairs up a little, yeah? Shall we? Let's split the bitches up. Anyway, let's carry on. Ben 10. Oh man. It's gonna be hard talking about this design because I don't think I'm the main demographic for this type of design. I think the main demographic is Vafli. Got him! Holy shit. Oh my god, how do I even talk about it? He looks like a big tub of fuck. But okay, is his design objectively good? Yes. So, who is Ben? Ben is sort of like this very calm, very... I don't even remember his personality that well, to be honest. He's very friendly, he's very agreeable, he's very huggable even, I would say. He always helps people, he's very easy to speak with, so he's sort of this easygoing, chill bear to hang around with. And is it shown in his design? Yes, it is shown in his design. His loosely fitted clothes, once again, he has everything. He also works in Bellabog, so he's a builder. He also has everything that he needs, like under his belt. Objectively speaking, Ben is a good design. Like, he even has a little chain to express his personality. And it's amazing how Zenless Zone Zero team could take such a big character as a bear Thyron, or a bear, bear human, and because make it so big, but it still looks entirely cohesive. Like, do I believe that this type of creature could exist in this world? Yeah, absolutely. Like, I like that his pants he has to get big pants, so his pants are sort of loosely fitted, slightly hanging down. I do like that he has no additional flares. His design is very simplistic, because the main part of his design is him being a bear Thyron. Especially like his scar. And he even, if you look closely, he has another scar on his ear. Like, his ear is a bit cut over here, right? So do I like Ben design? No, personally, I don't like it. I'm not big into big fluffy bears. That's, I believe, for furry girl lovers, because I think there are some girls who want to jump into his fluffy chest and hug him all night. This type of deal. It's not for me. I can't really goon to that. Maybe I'd goon to his feet. Maybe. But that's a big ask. That's a big ask out of me. Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Today we're doing the Zenless Zone Zero design tier list. He's lovable. Five Nights at Freddy's character, yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh look, it's Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, that was horrible. I apologize. So yeah, he's objectively speaking, he's a very good design. I do like how simple it is. I do like how clean it is. Yeah, I don't have much more to say. Wait, you're Russian? Yes. I believe I've mentioned it several times. Bear's your brother? Yes, but that doesn't give him an edge, you know? That doesn't give him an edge. Gun to feet. So yeah, let's think about it. Well, actually, we don't have to think about it. I think he's also an A-tier design. Let's place him at the back for now. Because, once again, I like how they made this big character like structurally cohesive. Like, everything looks like it's supposed to look, so to speak. Freddy Fazbear. For the Brotherhood. Right, oh boy, here we go. Here we go with the shit, guys. You've been waiting for it. Time to really shit on some bullshit. Anton. Oh man, what a tub of fuck. Where is this piece of shit? There we go. Oh my god. What the fuck? Where do I even begin with his design? Shit. So he's also builder, like Ben. He's also, you know, works for Bellabog. But I don't know where the fuck they. I don't know where the fuck they were going with this design. Like, what type of character they wanted to show us? Like, in the game, he's like sort of a very extroverted, yeah, let's do it, bro, type of character. He's obviously based on Gurren Lagann. He says bro a lot. He uses drills. He even has like this Kamina pants. Kamina and Gurren Lagann was also wearing this. But it just doesn't look good. Like, do I believe that this character exists in the Zenless Zone Zero universe? No. No, I don't think anyone's gonna have this gay hair. Anyone's gonna have a choice to wear this loosely fitted jacket. If you're working on construction site, fucking, you know, close the jacket so it's not loosely fitted on you. Like, why the fuck do you have handlebars at the back? Like, what point do they serve? Actually, they might serve a point. Maybe he like hangs a hook there and like goes down the building, something like that. That could work. I mean, okay, there's some interesting things about his design. I do like how his motif is basically this. You know, when the construction site is going on, they put this tape on, and so he's covered with the tape. That's pretty cool, I guess. But okay, let's get down to the central part of his design. His hair. What the fuck were they thinking with it? It looks complete shit. Like, is anyone here actually thinks this hair looks cool? Because for me, it looks stupid. Like, first of all, like, this is what I hate about like Genshin Impact and many other like media, is like those unrealistic fucking hairs. Like, I know I'm maybe thinking too much about it, and I won't really be touching this point on any other characters, but the problem is his hair is such an integral design. That's the first thing you see when you see Anton, is his hair. And like, he has like one big strand here, he has two small strands here, there's some weird coloring with like puke red and like shit brown. I don't know, guys. I just personally don't like his design, and I think it's objectively a bad design. What do you guys think? Bro, F tier? Yeah. I don't even have an F tier. Should we create a F tier just for him? Should we create an F tier just for this guy? How do I create tiers, guys? Add a row below. Yeah, okay. Did I write his name right? Anton? Let's see in the game.
Eradicate all evil.
It's our turn, bro.
Do you hear that? That's how he sounds. No, he's just Anton without H. Oh, fuck. He's like this. Yeah, down you go, bro. Down you go, bro. Change the color to blue. Sure. A bit of a purple. Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah, Anthem tier F. I already said everything I have to say about his design. I don't think it's structurally sound. I don't think it's interesting to look at. I think they over-designed him. I think they wanted to create this cool type of character, but they failed, unfortunately. I think I've heard some people like this design. Well, I'm just waiting for Alexandrina. We'll get to her. She's actually coming very soon, as you can see. So anyway, next one, the Colada, the legal lolly. Wait, is she legal? I don't know.
Let's get to work.
Wait, let me... So I don't have Colada. So actually, did you know that Colada is sort of based on the Russian,
You want to test
you
my
know,
hammer?
Russian language? We had this sort of like, in Russia we have this sort of celebration called Kolyady. And it goes way back to the Slavic mythology, like way, way, way back. So, you know, interesting bit of detail to you. So Kolyada, she's the leader of the Belobog Industries. She is a fiery lolly. So she gets, you know, how do I say that? How do I put it politely? She's very easy to anger. She's very easy to change her emotions. She's very straightforward with her. Not straightforward. She actually hides her emotions a lot. She's a bit of a tsundere type character, but she has a fiery heart, so to speak. So she's the fiery heart leader of the Belobog. And is it shown in her design? Yes, it is shown in her design. I think pretty much all aspects of her design show that she's sort of this fiery leader. So we have this tank top with fire motif, obviously a red fire motif. Her huge red hair immediately like strikes out. The first thing you notice, like this part, this entire part, we still have a bit of a cute side to her. She has like this cute metallic bear ears, but her like this prickly tsundere fiery personality is actually illustrated in her hair as well. Do you see how her hair looks like actual fire, like all those thorns sticking out of her? Do you see that? That's pretty cool. I also like that she still wears the Belobog uniform, but obviously she like loosely hangs her coat. Whoa, guys, soon you're doing combos over there. Calm down. I like that loosely fitted coat that she obviously took off to showcase her to work easy, I guess. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, that's gonna be a bit of a hard pill to stomach, but I'm not a big fan of her design. I think the problem for me is that she's actually a lolly. I do understand the thought process and what they wanted to do with this character. They wanted to create sort of this ball of fiery energy, and they are successful at that. I'm just personally not a big fan of it. It did miss the mark. Objectively, the design is good. I just find it a bit. I think she shouldn't have been a lolly. I know you guys won't believe it, because I usually. Well, never mind. I think it would be more fitted to her to be just a small-statured woman. And not a lolly, you guys know what I mean? Yeah. But is it objectively a good design? Yes, I would say so. So let's think about it. Right, let's think about it. Right, so... You guys think it's B tier? Me spamming as much emojis and douche me. Of course I know, I've known it since yesterday. Also B. I wouldn't say she's B tier. Is she? It is time for Alexandrina. Not yet. I'm still thinking. Okay, let's answer this question. Is she better than Soldier 11? Yes, she is definitely better than Soldier 11. Is she better than Weizen Bell? Yes. It's really hard to compare them. Is she on the same level as Ben? No, I don't think she's on the same level as Ben. I think Ben's design is way more tight, if you know what I mean. Way more tight. But, to be honest, she does have a purpose. They express her character with her design. So, in fact, they were successful. Not better than Vice? You would go that far, really? Holy shit, you're a tough little customer. For now, I'll put her in a low A tier. Actually, maybe you talked me into it. Maybe put her here. It's kind of weird seeing her here. Not much to look at. Yeah, but the design is still good. Just because I don't like the design myself doesn't mean it's not good. It's a good design. They showed her personality in her hair and in her clothing. She looks striking. She looks recognizable. She definitely wins the silhouette test. You would definitely recognize Collada. No, I think she's low A tier. I don't think she deserves to be in B tier yet. Anyway, we'll see what else we'll put in B, and then we'll decide. For now, she will stay in the low A tier. All right, Alexandrina. Here we go. The Rena. Here we go. I actually do have her. So we can change to her. Let's see here. Where is she? There she is. First of all, holy fuck. Why do you guys think she can fly? First questions first. Like, is it her V engine? Is she actually a ghost? Okay, so Alexandrina. So who is Alexandrina? She is this very stoic, very warm-hearted. What else to say about her? Well, stoic, yes. Warm-hearted, yes. She has this sort of a bit of a playful nature. The first time she appears, she sort of plays a prank on Anbi. So she has that. She's a very warm person, obviously. She's a head maid of Victoria Housekeeping, yes. So, is it shown in her design? Yes. I believe yes. Like, as soon as you see her face, you're immediately sort of enveloped in this warm energy. Let's get a close up on her face. Where is she? There she is.
Head-maid Rena, at your service.
Like, once you look at her face, the way her eyes are structured, you immediately feel like this warmth coming out of her. And I think her face design is quite amazing for them to portray that. Like, the way her eyes are positioned, the way she looks at you, you immediately feel like that she cares about you. You guys have this feeling when you look at her eyes? That she cares deeply about you. And it does reflect her personality. So I think that was a very good design choice. Now, once again, this is one of those things that is hard to comment on because her clothes is her uniform. So she doesn't really show much personality in her clothes because her clothes are her uniform. The only thing she shows are those red stripes, which I think she put herself to put some contrast on, which do look good, I think. So black, white, and red, they do all look good together. And I think it complements her eyes even. Outside of that, she has a simple maid design, although not that simple. She has a large skirt on her maid with a big, like, cut here, you know? Of course, okay, guys, let's talk about the boobs. She has great, big, jiggly boobs that you want to fucking bury your head in and go like this. Yes. Her boobs are so big, it's like, goddamn. What I like about this design, that it is very simple. It's not she's not over-designed. If you know my channel, you know that I don't like when there's a lot of things hanging off her, and there's not a lot of things. There's basically her hair and those two like tails. Okay, do you guys want to see under her skirt? Type yes, Papa, if you want to see under her skirt, and I'll show you. And we'll finish rating her design. Okay, I'll do it for myself. Yes, Papa. Here we go. Here you go, boys. Have a nice little look. Actually, if you switch to walking, she actually just walks. I do also like the silhouette. Because her hands are not like at her sides, but she puts her hands here, it immediately creates like this beautiful silhouette of almost like a bell. I'm like, silhouette of a vise! Get it, guys? Okay. So yeah, do I like this design? Yes. Does it reflect her character? Yes. Is it S tier? I like maid design, especially black and white colors. Yeah, that definitely just looks good. Alexandrina just looks good. She looks very hot. By the way, she has like Rena W written over here. I don't know what this is. Like, what do you guys think this is? Is it like some maid things? Like, what is she doing here? Also, she has the same things in her hair, like over here. Yeah. Okay, let's think about this, boys. Knives, just knives. So, is she better than Grace and Nicole? Yes? Is she an S tier? I don't think so, not yet. Maybe S tier. The thing is, her design is definitely great. The problem is, it is... I know I sort of keep... how do I say this? I keep conflicting with what I said before. Yes, but I'm not rating just the tits. The tits are good, the jiggle tits are good, but that's not the entire thing about her design. The problem is that her design is just a maid. Like, it's not a ninja maid, it's not like the cybernetic maid. It's a maid ghost, okay, but it's not really a ghost, she just floats. So her design is just a kind maid. Did they succeed in this design? Yes, they did. But the overall design, I don't want to say the word boring, but it's a bit generic. She's a maid. She's a good looking maid, she's a well designed maid, but she's still, let's place her in A for now, like this. Like, now that I think about it, like, comparing to Billy, like, Billy has a design, he has a theme, like, his theme screams his design, you know what I mean? Rena does have that too, but Rena is a kind-hearted maid, and Billy is a futuristic, old-school robot with a cowboys theme. So, Billy and S? We'll think about it. As I said, once we get to the first S, we'll think about it. For now, it looks like a fucking A game over here. Everything is A design. Man, that's a bit shit. Don't worry, guys. Once we get to the point 2.0, we'll get to some real shit designs. I'm gonna rip into the game. Anyway, we need to hurry up. Let's go to the next one, which is Corinne. I do have Corinne, so let's check it out. Here we go. And now we have a lolly maid. Actual lolly. And don't worry, I won't show under her skirt. I'm not that depraved. No, we can't. So Corinne. So is Corinne. Corinne is very timid, very introverted maid girl who always tries to do her best, but she fails a lot. Is it shown in her design? Not really. I think not. To be honest, I personally don't really like her design. I think her design is a bit in a conflict with itself. First of all, she has this giant chain. May I ask why? She has this giant chain. If they wanted to add a chain, they should add the chain to her like this. How do I say this? Handcuffs that she has. So I don't even know what kind of theme she has. According to people online, her theme is Frankenstein, and I just don't see it. So is she a Frankenstein lolly with a timid character? Do you see that in the design? No, not really. I don't know. I don't think the design is very cohesive. I think they wanted to go like with this metal theme, but failed. She either should have been... She should have some sort of weird metallic uniform. You know what I mean? Then she would look like Iron Maiden, and then we would actually have a theme to talk about. But no, it's just a maiden with a bunch of like metallic things stapled on her. Like these things look like Frankenstein, you know, like those things on his head. She actually has them on her head as well. But why? Because she had an operation at the early age? Is that why? She also has this giant barrel with a beating heart, and the reason is the ribcage is open. I mean, the reason is because at the early age she had operation on her heart, which where she almost lost her life. But I don't like Corinne's design. I don't think it's very cohesive. I don't think it's very thematic. Her weapon is a giant buzzsaw. And once again, why? I don't know, guys. I don't feel it, at least. It's like they wanted a theme, but they were afraid to fully commit to it. I think her theme should have been Iron Maiden. You know, not the fucking music group. You know, the Iron Maidens were like this big statue where you put someone inside, close, and they die inside. That would actually be very close to her theming of this girl who is always closed up. She's always timid, she's very introverted, and the whole theme would be her coming out of her Iron Maiden. So her costume should have been something completely metallic, maybe not a dress, but I don't know. Or she should have had more metal. Outside of that, she just has those handcuffs, the chain. The chain just looks weird to me. The chain looks so out of place. Leave the chain to Billy, for fuck's sake. I also don't like this pattern, like this, why is it like this pattern on her maid dress? Like, what is it supposed to mean? Am I supposed to search for a card here? Is this a map? Should I search for fucking battleships in this bitch? Zipper, yeah, there's a giant zipper on the back, like what am I supposed to do, unzip it and go to town on her? No, guys, no, we can't be thinking that. You guys are perverts, stop. So, Corin might be our actual first D tier. Is she worse than Soldier 11? Yes, I believe she is. You know why? Because Soldier 11 at least have a theme, and it sort of follows that theme. Corin doesn't have a theme, or at least it wants to have a theme, but it fails in presenting it. Do you guys agree? Anyway, let's continue. We have Lycon, the many fan favorite. Oh boy, I know you guys like. I know a lot of guys like Lycon. Wait, I don't have Lycon actually. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't have Lycon.
I'm at your disposal.
Okay, so Lycon. So who is Lycon? Lycon is this sort of mysterious type, mysterious, dangerous, you know, this type of fella. He's very responsible, he's very punctual, he has style, it's obviously he takes care of himself. So is it shown in his design? Yes, it does. Yes, it is. Always polite also, yeah, always polite. You know, so is it shown? Yes, it is shown. It looks, his design screams, I take care of myself, and I'm a very important person. You can even see it in his tail. His tail, like, not very fluffy because he probably brushes it a lot, and he has like belts on it to give it structure and for it to look beautiful. Obviously, the jacket looks amazing. Like, I like this little red like thing. What is it, like a handkerchief or something like that. I do like the contrast of his like golden accents, especially when he takes out his watch. Like that just looks cool. I also like how he always looks like he looks down on you, which is also sort of reflected. Just confess, you know, you like first. I never really hidden it. Why do I have to confess? Garfield from ReZero, just less human. Also, by the way, another thing, this is our first, like, we already had the Tyrants in case of Nekomata, but this is our first Tyrant who actually is more animalistic. And the one thing I have to compliment the Zenless Zone Zero team is that they made very good animalistic furries. Like, he looks amazing. Like, he does look weird. Like, do I believe this character exists in this universe? Yeah, easily. Yeah, absolutely. I like that his design is very simple. Like, his whole design is that he's a good-looking wolf, right? And that's exactly what you get. No more, no less. He's a stylish, beautiful wolf. Truth or dare? Okay, let's go with truth. I don't want to do something. You're gonna make me, like, I don't know, turn on my webcam or some stupid shit like that. Alright. So, also, yes, I probably already said it, but I also like his clothing. It looks very stylish, it looks very unique. It looks amazing. He does have, like, everything, every part of his design is there because it needs to be there. Outside of maybe, like, this eye thing. I don't know what that's about. I don't remember. Is there like a backstory to this? Like, did he lose his eye? Did you want to see undercurrent? I already saw undercurrent's curve like 10,000 times, dude. I played this game. So not for me, man. Can't rank him. But you have to agree that it just looks very like a striking, good design. Yeah, Butler style also. Yeah, good comparison. It's just good. It's just good. Is he now? The bigger question is he S tier? The bigger question to me is he S tier? What do you guys think? A? No, S? Oh my god, Ethan, you're being weird right now. Stop. No, S, definitely not S. But he's a very good design. Like, as I said about the comparison, like when you describe, as for me, even if I don't like furries too, except for Polkra. Oh my god, man, we're all furries here, dude. We are not beating the allegations. I think I agree with Coin Goblin. I think he will be our first ass. Like everything, like his whole design is everything that is needed to be seen. Like his entire character is reflected in his design. Once again, he's a stylish wolf, you know, and that's exactly what you see. I think he has amazing design. Yeah, very super special. Yeah, but it looks good. Okay, let's answer this. Is his design better than Billy's? I like them both. The problem is, maybe actually no. Move Billy to the S tier. All right, I think I've made up my mind. Yeah, let's for now put him in S tier. Man, I'm gonna get so much flack for this online. I'm gonna get cancelled to fuck. Move Billy to S? Maybe. We'll wait for now. We'll see what the list looks like, and maybe we'll move Billy around a little. What I like, actually, yes, maybe I should move Billy to S, because I said the exact same thing about Billy. His design screams his personality. His very recognizable design. It's very sleek. It's exactly what you expect when you hear the words. I said the same thing about Lycan. So yeah, let's go like this. Okay, now that's looking like an actual tier list. I will make sure you get cancelled. Have mercy, dude. I'm just trying to have fun, you guys. No one gives a fuck. Oh my god, you're brutal. Anyway, let's move on. Sokaku.
I'm at your disposal.
Sokaku. Let's select Sokaku. Oh, nice. Okay, let's get this out of the way. I do like her design. So first of all, Sokaku is part of the Section 6, which is basically a group above public security, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. I forgot a little. But yeah, basically she's a kid who joined through Yanagi, and she actually works with them. So who is she? She's like a very excitable kid at heart who is always hungry, but is actually very strong because she is indeed a yokai. She is an oni, you know. Is it shown in her design? Yes, absolutely. She has like this almost like her uniform is the exact colors of the Section 6. She has a little tie here with I believe the fist on it, and yes, it's called fist. So she looks. I like that, like they combined a look of a schoolgirl together with Section 6 colors and aesthetics. Like that's really a good design choice. Her sort of wacky and weird personality is being presented as well with those stickers on her legs. Her jacket has some, I think it's Japanese, maybe Chinese, I'm not really sure, I think it's Japanese. It has those yokai things on her sleeves. Obviously, I like her horns are very long. Her silhouette is very striking. Like if you look from her from that side, do you see how her silhouette flows? That's pretty good. I like her oversized stompers. So the design is very cohesive. Once again, everything that you need to know about Sokaku is in her design. That she is this very quirky, very life-loving kid who works for adults. Yeah, and because she works in the section 6, which is sort of like an office, she of course has like this little tie. So it's like serious on the front but party in the back. You know what I mean? Like, look, you see her from the back, she's just like a kid with a fun jacket, but you see her from the front and it's like, oh, she's an office worker? What the fuck? There isn't any other character with blue skin, so she has to be high A. Okay. And yes, another thing, this design is very recognizable. As soon as you see it, you cannot unsee it. You will always associate Sokaku with this design. It's very unique. I like how unique it looks. I like the Oni look, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Is it ass? No, it's not ass. It's high A for sure. It's not. It's a great design. Once again, I do like how we'll see other Section 6 characters. I do like they all have the similar color scheme, right? You just said okay and ignore me. Wait, what did you say? Sorry. Oh my god. There's any other character with a blue skin that has to be high A. Oh. Well, I didn't ignore you. I understood your point. I was just still thinking about my choice. So yeah, it's a great design overall. By the way, did you know how she advertises the store? You know, in the game you can advertise the store with different characters. Do you know? And like everybody tries to seriously advertise the store. Do you know how she does it? Actually, she doesn't do it. Vice just puts like his store flyer on her horn, and he just lets her out into the wild. That's how she advertises. Yeah. Okay, let's think about it, boys. Let's think about it, goon hands. And so yeah, I think we're gonna go with the A tier. Next to Grace is good. Actually, weird that we got Sogoku so early. Anyway, Lucy. Actually, I need maybe to take a little piss break because I've been talking non-stop for this big amount of time. I'm starting to get a little tired. I need like to take a quick breather. I'm not on Asmongold level of streaming yet. The Brad. Yeah, Lucy. So who is Lucy? Lucy is actually a very rich girl from a very rich family who said fuck that and fucked off. There's actually an official search for her with a big reward, like in millions of dollars of Dennis. So she joined like this gang. So I do like her design. So the thing about her is, okay, so she's a very highborn type of person. She was very rich type of person. She had like good upbringing, and she decided to ruin all of that. So her design is reflected with that. So of course she has like this biker jacket. She tried to make her hair as asymmetrical as possible, as a sort of rebellion against her parents who probably tried to groom her hair as much as possible. She wears this butt-fugly mask because she doesn't want to appear like princess-like. She wants to appear like a real brutal character. She has those biker shorts with the torn up, things. She has those thorns and big high boots. But the funny thing is, and I think is the best about her design, even despite all of her attempts to ruin her image and to appear as brutal as possible, she still looks cute as fuck. That's sort of the funny thing about her design, which I think is amazing. But yeah, she has a tsundere character, which is once again reflected in her design. We see a lot of like these spikes on her, which shows the tsundere personality. She has, I like this pig mask, and the pig mask reflects the way she fights. She fights with those little pig tyrants, so that's reflected as well. So does this design scream a runaway princess tries to be part of the gang of bikers? Fuck yes. I think it screams that part. Do you guys agree? Yeah, but that's the point. With everything I explained, it should make sense. You can cosplay her. Well, you can cosplay Vice, which pretty much what the fuck you own. Yeah, it also screams bratty teenager. The way she looks at you, yeah. She's C for me. C? Oh my god, well, definitely not C, dude. Nah, it's a nah. I think it's a design that really encapsulates her character. The only thing I maybe don't like is those like this red sash, that torn up sash that she has. Like I know where she has it, but yeah. But yeah, her theming is she wanted to make herself look brutal and maybe even a little ugly to reject her princess-like stature that she had. So she made herself sort of look like this on purpose, but she still failed. You know? Alright. So, I definitely don't think she's C tier. Is she worthy of being in an A tier? Is the question. Let's for now put her in B. Actually, no. B? A? But she has a good design. I do agree it's a bit... Maybe a bit... Well, it's not boring. How do I say this? It's a bit weird on purpose, so to speak. I don't want to put everyone in A, though. Well, that's up to you, dude. I do think she has a better design than Envy. Maybe. I don't think she's definitely not S tier. What do you guys think? Here? But no, is she worse than... She's better than Colada for sure. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. I feel confident with this one. B final offer, take it or leave it. I took Colada down. I replaced her with Lucy. Do I think Lucy is better than Colada? Yes. I think she's has way tighter design than her. Colada does have a tight design, but as I said, it's sort of a bit weird. I don't think her theming really gels. As I said, she needs to be... I think she needs to be more of an adult. And Lucy, on the other hand, suits perfectly as being a kid. A bratty kid, no less. Yeah? Alright guys, I need to take a little piss break. So, if you don't mind, I'll go touch my penis real quickly. Be right back. Don't tear yourself up in the comments, you boys. Be calm. You can discuss, I don't know, you can discuss Belle's swimsuit for now. And where would you put that design? Be right back. also took a little break from talking so fucking much. Oh god, let me take my shirt off. Fucking sweated when I stream. I get so nervous. Oh my god, my ass is like wet. Alright, what's your guys' consensus on this design? Let's see. B tier still urban. Okay. Are you still addicted to beer? Yeah, of course. Beer and vodka. Slamming that shit down like there's no tomorrow. Okay, boys, let's continue. We still have a lot to go through. Oh god, we have a lot to go through. We need to hurry the fuck up because otherwise we'll be here until tomorrow. Okay, what's next? Next we have Pooper. The Pooper. Oh fuck, I'm confused with buttons. Alright, here we go. So Piper. So Piper is a sleepy type of gal who works on cars. She's a truck driver. So is it shown her design? Not really. But her design is reflective of her sort of don't care personality and sort of sleepy personality, because her outfit looks like thrown together. Her hair is like barely tied up. She has like a lot of hairs from always sleeping, like the hair is sticking up, so that looks good. But outside of that, her design is just kind of simple. What I don't like are those giant bulky pants. Like, what's up with that? I do like her shirts. That looks pretty good. But I'm not a big fan of her pants. I don't know what's that about. Do her designs scream a trucker to me? Not really. Not really. I think she needed like an overcoat, like a trucker overcoat, maybe tied at her belt and like flowing down, sort of like Grace. She does have gloves, but it doesn't look like driving gloves. So her design doesn't really scream driver to me. So I do like her like sort of this sleepy, don't care face. That looks pretty good. I do like her top, which is a bit torn up. But once again, I'm a big hater on those sleeveless, sleeves that are not connected to the main outfit. I fucking hate them. I think they look always awful. So yeah, does she look good? Yes, Piper looks good. I like her, but there's a lot of things in her design which I kind of dislike. So where do we put her? Is she better than Collada? Yeah, she's better than Collada, I think, but yeah, let's put her somewhere over here. I think that's fair. She has some inconsistency with her design, which I kind of don't like. She's definitely not C tier. I don't think she's bad enough to be in C tier. Anyway, let's continue. Ellen Joe, which I unfortunately don't have. Donate so I can spin for her, huh? Donate so I can spin for her, guys. Yeah, okay, so I don't have her, so let's go open her up real quick. Where is she? Am I blind? Here she goes. So, okay, she's also part of the Victoria Housemaid services, and I do like her design a lot. So first of all, she's a shark with a big tail, which looks amazing. She has a lot of details in her design. Like since she's a shark siren, you can find a lot of she does have just a casual made uniform, but do you see like those things? Do they not look like a shark's jaw? Like, like it's opening its mouth. So that design looks cool. I like her things that look like metallic sort of shark teeth. Obviously her tail is amazing. She's a schoolgirl, so her like school life is shown through her tail because she has a lot of stickers on her tail, and something that a schoolgirl with her friends would probably do is decorate her tail with stickers. I like her like this fiery, defiant look in her eyes. So who is Ellen Joe? Ellen Joe is a schoolgirl who works for Victoria Housemaid Services. She also likes to sleep and has this don't care attitude. Also, is those beauty marks like on her face? Don't wash your panties, guys. The design is really great. I do like you even see like the shark teeth motif on her, like this hairband, not the hairband, but this clipper. You see like those shark things. She has a beauty mark here and here and here. Overall, I think it looks great. Is she? I think the bigger question for me is she S tier. I do like all the details. I do like how she looks. Is she S tier? She's close to S. Is she better than Rena? Probably. Yeah, I do like her more than Rena. Do I like her more than Nicole? Yes, I do like her more than Nicole. Oh god, what the fuck? Harday? Yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, the fact that she has this doesn't care attitude is only shown in her eyes. Outside of that, she doesn't have just a generic male-made uniform, but I do like all the accents on it, so it's definitely a strong design, definitely. Man, we have a lot of NAs. But don't worry, once we get to 0.2, we'll start bumping it all down. Anyway, Zhu Yuan is next, which I also don't have, unfortunately. Zhu Yuan has a big, great ass, I can tell you right away. Now, Zhu Yuan also falls into the sort of category, which I do like about ZZZ, but makes it kind of hard to rate them. Are you for all night? I don't know. I'll try to be faster, but we might go overtime, longer than usual, because we have a lot of characters to cover. So she falls into this sort of design not a problem, but design thing that I was talking about, that her personality is not really shown in her design. Mostly the workplace is shown, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing that she doesn't have all the stupid garbage. She wears a police uniform, and that's pretty much most of what can be said about her design. Does she look good? Yes, she looks good. What about her character? Well, she's this determined, kind-natured police officer who is easily flustered and embarrassed. And yes, she wears a police uniform, because why the fuck wouldn't she? She has a big fat ass, which unfortunately I can't show you guys. She doesn't showcase her ass. But alright, red hair strands. Yeah, the red hair strands look kind of hot. It doesn't look as distracting as Anton's hair. She's the other thing for her is she's a bit overworked. Show demo. I don't think we have time for that. But yeah, in the demo, there's like a big picture of her ass, like in the entire screen. So yeah, her design is simple. She's not over-designed. Everything is there because it needs to be there. She's a police officer, public security. So yeah, and all the like gadgets on her are the gadgets she uses when like she goes into the hollows. The only unique thing about her design is this like little scarf, not the scarf, little how do you call it, cloak that she has on the back. But once again, it's probably part of the police design. That's it. Yeah. But I wouldn't say this design is groundbreaking. Like, whoa, holy shit, you guys, it's so groundbreaking. Followers, thank you very much, but I don't stream there much anymore. Actually, let's check it out real quick. 0 Yuan trailer. I followed you home? Oh my god, what the fuck is that shit? Really? Oh my god, okay, let's go through YouTube. Character teaser, that's it, or is it a demo? Yeah. So yeah, peep the ass, guys.
This is Zhu Yuan, a public security officer.
God damn!
She's among the best in criminal investigations. Assuming no surprises, she's ready to handle anything that comes her way.
Yeah, pretty good.
Leave it to me.
My cat got stuck up there. I
Anyway, I'm gonna watch the entire thing, but you get the point, you guys, right? Right. So, where is she? She's definitely better than B. She's definitely better than Piper for sure. Yeah, I would probably place her somewhere over here. Somewhere over here probably. Yeah, looks good. Actually, we're not gonna talk about the next guy too much because everything I said about Zhu Yuan pretty much works for him.
Officer 142,
I don't have much to. Do I have him? Yeah, I think I have him. I'm not gonna select him. But yes, he is a cat boy who works as a police officer. And once again, everything I said about Zhu Yuan works here too. He has a police uniform, a bit of a different one, but still a police uniform. He still has the same color scheme as Zhu Yuan as the police officer, so it's a blue and dark blues. Don't rush, you won't make it in time. Yeah. What, you want to make it a two-parter? You want to make it a two-parter? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Alright, yeah, then I won't rush. Okay, I won't rush then. You are correct as always, Coin Goblin. You are seeing right through me. Okay, so let's talk about his design then in more seriousness. Once again, very simple design. Who you see? He's a cat boy who works for public security. He's what's his theme? He's a bit naive. He's a bit you know, he doesn't know. He's not very experienced with the world, which is shown in the story. Make a part 3 for HSR. Do you guys want to see the HSR? Do you guys want to see the HSR tier list? If I get 2 yeses, I will do it. Yes from you, yes I expect, but I need 1 more yes from someone. Then I'll do it. So his design is very simple. The only thing unique about his design is he doesn't have one shoulder, and he once again has those sleeves that are not connected, which I hate. Outside of that, there's not really much to say. Does he look good? Yes, I suppose, but that's not. I'm not the main demographic for this type of character. I do like his tail. His tail is cool. I don't think I've actually selected him as a character, yeah? So yeah, once again, he's absolutely in the same boat as Zhu Yuan, so I'm gonna place him right next to her. They're basically the same theming. Next is Qingyi. Qingyi I don't have.
This is the path I follow.
So who is Qingyi? Qingyi, like Billy. Yes, come on, Coin Goblin. Do you know how many fucking characters are in Honkai Star Rail? There's gonna be like 5 streams for me to cover everything. What the fuck? Alright, Qingyi. So Qingyi is an android, an AI construct, just like Billy, by the way. She is a very old, she's older than Billy. So she is shown as a very calm, very collective person. She is shown as a very experienced person with a lot of knowledge. That's because she lived for so long. And she's also part of the public security. So is it shown in her design? Unfortunately, not really. But once again, it's not a bad design. Once again, this design sort of falls into the category of she wears a uniform. My only question is, why the uniform so open? Why is she not wearing pants? She still has this color scheme of the public security, and she still has those blues, but it's like she doesn't even look like much. She doesn't even look like much of an android. The only android part is like the things that connect her legs here. There's even arrows that shows where to connect the legs to. Yeah, I don't. I didn't see I had to change my clothes because I gooned. I gave her an A. Right, so I don't really have much to say about Qingyi anymore. I think it's a bit of a. I think Qingyi is a bit of a wasted opportunity, in my opinion. I think they should have, like, when I say she's she's the oldest android model that we know in the game universe. She's very experienced. She's seen a lot of things in this world. She remembers all of them. She's very calm. As I said, she's very collected. But do you see that in her design? Not really. I think, in my opinion, her design should have been a very official public security like suit. Like suit, even maybe with a tie. She should have looked more serious. You know what I mean? Maybe her, like, maybe she could have some tears in her skin to showcase some parts, to showcase that she's old. I don't think you should even know that if you don't watch Lord Chance. I suppose you are correct, but it's still part of her personality and her design. Even if you don't know that she is an oldest android without the lore videos, she's still presented as a very serious, and a very experienced person. I think, and her design does not really reflect that. She looks like a quirky girl. Yeah. So now, do I think she looks bad? No, she looks good. She looks hot, I would even say. She wears the public security officer clothes still, but I think, in my opinion, they should have put like her in a suit, a very serious type of clothing to showcase her serious personality. Yeah, that's what I think. So you're willing to watch lore for the... No, actually, don't really watch lore for ZZZ. I mostly read about it in the game. But yes, because I like ZZZ more. And I'm willing to spend time searching lore for it. Ugh. Plus, there's not fucking 10 million years of lore in it, so it's much easier to research and find things about. Plus, just by exploring the world, you can discover a lot of lore yourself. Anyway, B tier, yeah, I think I agree with you here. I actually think I agree with you here. Is she better than Piper? Yeah, she's pretty much on the same level. Let's place her somewhere over here. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's... I'm sorry, guys, but this is not up for a discussion, okay? This is... we'll discuss it, of course, but this is not up for a debate. This is not up for a debate. Jane Doe. I think Jane Doe is one of my favorite designs in this game. It's so good! But okay, let's discuss why. So who is Jane Doe? Jane Doe actually works for public security as well. But she's actually an undercover agent, and she undercovers as sort of the street rat. So she's behind the scenes with the criminals and stuff like that. And she uses, I believe, as the trailer implied, it is never really shown, but it is heavily implied that she uses seduction in her line of work. So do we see her in her design? Absolutely, fuck yes. From her urban, sort of this street clothing, with those sexy booty shorts and torn up leggings. It's a shame I can't show you how she walked, but the way she walks is so hot. It's like, ooh. I also like this little detail that she puts like her hands in those things. It looks like she almost added them for comfort, so she can put her hands there. Do we even need to discuss her giant rat ass? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I'm gonna goon! Yeah. You can in Hollow Zero? You can't make them walk. In Hollow Zero you can just make them run, but you can't make them walk, unfortunately. Hollow Zero is basically a weekly thing, like in Honkai, you know, the weekly thing that you do, the simulation. That's basically that. Right, so there's a lot of details about her red design in this costume that you can find. For example, do you see like this little rat on her? Like, can I see it better? No, it's actually not. But there's like this rat symbol on her neck thing, right? There's the word stab on her side. There's the word disguise for some fucked up reason, and then there's the word mice. Basically, what can I say about this design? This design is damn near perfect. She looks so good. She looks hot. She looks like a street rat. She looks like a rat. Her face is very beautiful. Her hair is pronounced. Every goddamn thing on her is there either because she wanted it to be there or because it needs to be there. Her costume is very hot. She's very hot herself. Like, what the fuck else can I say? It's one of the best goddamn designs in the game. Yeah? Jerry, if he was... yeah. Now we just need Tom. We actually do have Tom. Wait, I haven't really realized that. In the story, this guy actually in the Jane Doe story, this guy actually interacts with her a lot because he doesn't know that she's an undercover agent and he thinks that she's a criminal. But she plays with him entire storyline, making him piss in the toilet. So actually, it is Tom and Jerry, just fucking reverse. I haven't thought about it, but yeah, great find. Yes, what else can I say about her design? It's fucking majestic, dude. She's one of the best fucking designs in the game, so it's easy S tier. Easy. I already put her in an S tier. I'll put her here. Alright, next. Bernice. Oh boy, Bernice. Oh boy, Bernice. I don't have Bernice. S right away. The fucking song is stuck. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we need a... I think we need a proper music for this one.
Taste. Get food.
I hate this song so fucking much.
Oh, a little flames. Mocktails exercise. The snacks are real nice. Soda
Gotta hate her.
I'm lit, you can't deny.
God, she's cringe.
Whatever you need. So whenever ever want to leave, anything that you desire, set it on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys. So Bernice, huh? So Bernice. So who is Bernice? Let's answer that question. She's a fiery, very active, very extroverted type of girl who likes to party, who likes to drink, who is very confident in herself, who is very show-offy. And is it shown in her design? Yes, it is. Her entire design screams "Look at me," and her entire trailer screams "Look at me." Her entire personality screams "Look at me," and it is reflected in her design. The trigger is in your hand. Come on, don't be like that. So, is the design over the top? Yes, and it's for a reason, because she probably wants to wear something like that. So is this a good design? Yes, of course it's a good design. Bernice is, if I describe to you Bernice, like just by using my words, you don't see the image yet, I just describe to you this party girl, this fiery soul girl, you know, I think you would imagine something close to that. She, of course, and even more than that, she actually features the Sounds of Caledon's thing as well, with her biker jacket still, and those images on her tits. But I'm about to do a hot take here. I don't like Bernice. I don't like Bernice, you guys. I don't like her. Oh my god, am I gonna get killed for that? Oh my god. Okay, is it objectively a good design? Yes. You might not like a personality, but S tier design. You don't like One Brain Cell Queen, huh? I really don't. I'm not a big fan of those quirky. I think they went a bit too far with the brain rot. I think they made her a bit too quirky. They made her so quirky that I don't believe that such a character could exist. I mean, I know what they were doing. I mean, I know what they were going with. I understand it. I just think they went a little too far with it. I've seen worse in real life. Oh, I bet. I heard you're a very experienced boy. You've seen tons of women. You fuck on the daily, I hear. She can exist? Yeah, I know she can exist, but... Okay, guys. Alright. Oh, a little flame. Time to exercise. God, fuck this song as well. You guys ever seen this?
Good evening and welcome.
Try not to cream yourself there, boys.
And I'll be serving you today.
Holy fuck.
What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks?
Also, I don't like those things on her hair. This says fire.
Cocktails make Sir's eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda's how much dry.
That's pretty cool, huh?
You can't
Anyway. Alright. So, Bernice. So you guys want me to put her in S tier. I'll be honest with you, I don't think she's better than Ellen Jo. I consider Ellen Jo to be better designed than Bernice. If I'm putting Bernice in S tier, I'll have to put Ellen Jo there as well. A tier. I actually agree with Coin Goblin coming in clutch once again. She is a great design, but it's not the design that makes me go crazy. I think there's some things about the design that are not that great. For example, the things in her hair, her glasses. Her glasses look kinda goofy to me. I'm not a big fan of the fucking shorts that she has under the skirt. Like, she's supposed to have panties, or thongs. This type of slut, she's supposed to have thongs, not shorts. She's a goofy character? Yeah, she is, I suppose. Alright. Is she better than Ellen Jo? No, I think Ellen Jo has a better, more stronger, tighter design. Is she better than Alexandrina? I think they're on the same level. Bottom of S? I don't think she's S tier. I'm sorry, Toucher. Don't kill me, but I don't think she's an S tier. She is a great design, yes, I agree. But I cannot put her in S tier. Somewhere over here, I think. Are you about to unsubscribe? Anyway, Caesar. Caesar! Yeah, you probably don't get that. I tried, man. now I'm dead. Caesar. It's more like a Caesar salad. Am I right, boys? Where's Caesar? Is that Caesar? This is not Caesar. What the fuck is Caesar? Am I blind? Am I blind once again? There she is.
Only the brave woman.
Caesar salad?
That's me.
You stole my joke. I didn't. Caesar salad? More like toss in a salad. Am I right? Do you guys know what a toss in a salad means? Licking the asshole. Yeah. Now I have to exist with this knowledge. Okay, Caesar. So, who is Caesar? Caesar is this confident leader of the Sons of Caledon. There's a lot of memes around her that I forgot. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. I've never claimed to be intelligent. I'm dumb as a rock, dude. I always say that. I'm intelligent, please. I'm a fucking idiot. She's got mechanical hand of Billy. Really? This one? That's cute. Okay, so Caesar. Unfortunately, I don't have much to say about her design. I'll be honest with you. Does your design scream, I'm the leader of Sons of Caledon and I'm a very confident woman who can kick some serious ass? Not really. The only thing, like, sort of royal about her is the king fucking thing here, and her black, like, this feather black thing on her back. Outside of that, she just wears this weird gown. Do I call this a gown? And I didn't. That's a pretty cool factoid. Yes, her eyes are confident, but for me, she doesn't scream, "I'm the leader." Outside of the king, but her name is Caesar King. She does have big boobs. Yes, this is good. Big boobs are always a plus. But I feel like she needed some sort of flair to her. I'm not sure what myself. I usually suggest what to change about the design, but I don't even know what to do. No strong feelings? Yeah, exactly. That's a good representation. I don't have strong feelings about this design either way. Does it scream I'm the leader? No, not really. Does it scream I'm the biker? Not really as well. She does have a biker jacket, I guess, but you see, you don't even see the biker jacket because of her giant tits. And the tits still the show. That's the first thing you see. Hello, Ashtwari. Hello, Dimol. Yes, her boobs are big. Yes. But the problem for me is she doesn't really... The design doesn't really showcase her character at all. I think that's the main problem for me. I also think her hair color is a bit weird. I don't know why, but I don't feel like that's the hair color she is supposed to have. I'm not sure what... once again, I cannot even suggest anything. I'm kind of... Usually, I always suggest what kind of change they should make. With my limited ability to understand designs. But here I cannot suggest anything. Orange hair? Maybe I could see orange. I could see red as well. Maybe dark red, that I could see. But yeah. I really don't have much to say about Caesar design. I think it's kind of bland. Is it bad to be a C tier? I think so. She looks like a Nordic Viking peasant biker lady. Yeah, you see, and she doesn't have this Viking personality. She doesn't. She's a leader. She's a strong, powerful leader. That's her thing. She's a strong, powerful leader who hides a bit of a tender side in her. Yeah, don't do my waifu Caesar like. I'm sorry, dude. But we are talking about designs. This is not a waifu tier list. This is a design tier list. And I think objectively, she doesn't have that good of a design. I'm sorry, dude. Don't hate me for it. Yeah. Anyway, Yanagi, right? Ooh, Yanagi. I don't have Yanagi.
Only the brave woman. That's me.
That's me. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, Yanagi. So who is Yanagi? You remember we guys were talking about Section 6 and Sokaku? So she's basically the leader, maybe not the official, but she's the leader of this Section 6. So she watches over Sokaku, and this is the woman who found Sokaku. Once again, we see those designs, the color scheme. Yeah, we once again see those blacks, whites, and this greenish color, the color of the Section 6. Yeah, it's to 50, really. We lost coin. Don't write him off yet. So, okay, Yanagi. I think she can go tier. Okay. So, her design is very simple, which I actually like in this case. She's 90% legs? Yes, she's 90% legs. I do agree that... Anyway, let's discuss it. So she plays the lore. What the fuck? Can I speak English for one goddamn second? For me, she's an ass. Oh my god, we have a polar opposites opinions over here. Okay, let's actually talk about it. So she plays the lore. She plays the lore. I'm gonna kick myself right now. She plays the role of a mother type character for the Section 6. So she actually oversees everybody in it and tries to make them work together correctly. So Section 6, despite being very strong and playing a very important part in the storyline, they're all kind of a bit of a goofballs. We'll get to them later. But Yanagi is the most serious one of them. So is that seriousness and this motherly care is shown in her design? Yes. Sort of, yes. Her design is very simplistic, which I do like. She doesn't have a lot of things on her, but that's for the better. She doesn't overdress. She has this she has this great shirt, great office shirt, kind of shirt I wish Dialine would wear. She looks very official. She looks almost like an office worker, which she is. She has glasses, but unfortunately I do have problems with her design. I'm not a big fan of this small skirt. I'm not a big fan. I think she should have been wearing tight pants, kind of like Zani from Wuthering Waves. That's my hot take for today. Another thing that bothers me a little bit is her hair color. I think it should have been black or some other variation of it. Her pink hair color really stands out. It sort of strikes your eye right away. You don't even look at her boobs right away. You look at her hair. That's the most like impactful thing in her design. And yeah. Yes, the boobs are big. The skirt is short. The legs are long. I understand all of that. But I believe they should have gone a little more, even more subdued with her design. I believe she should have been. I think she should have looked more generic. That's a hot take. That's the biggest hot take I've made so far. I think she should have looked more generic, because Yanagi doesn't really want to stand out. Yanagi understands that she's not the most important part of her team. It's the other team members that are the most important, and she takes care of them all. It is shown her design with her eyes and her official outfit, but I think they should have gone more official. She's the only agent with glasses? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cold take! Come on, I think it's a hot take. I think Yanagi is pretty popular. I think a lot of people would disagree with me here. Anyway. Oh god, it's so fucking late already. What the fuck? Let's do maybe a couple more and finish for today, huh? Anyway, Yanagi. I would have bent over her. Yes, of course. I would fuck her mouth so hard she would have a spit cum for the rest of the month. The problem is I'm not trying to rate the waifus. I'm trying to rate the designs. So Yanagi, let me think about it. That's hard. It's starting to get hard. So is she S tier? No, I'm sorry. I don't think she is S tier. I think there's work to be done there. Is she better than Ellen Jo? No, I don't think she's better than Ellen Jo. Is she better than Rina? I think they're very close, but as far as Rina's design go, I would not change a thing, but I would change things about the Yanagi's design. Is she better than Bernice? Well, I personally don't hate Bernice, so we're skipping her. Is she better than Nicole? I think they're sort of at the same level. I think I would put her next to Sogako over here. I'm hot violence. Anto's F tier. Wow, is it the hair? Yeah, the hair and the reason Anton is in F tier is because his entire design is very confused. Like, it doesn't know what it wants to be. I mean, I know what it wants to be. It wants to be the Guren Lagann Bro type, Kamina style, but it fails to do that on very hard. Anyway, you can I'll later release the video, so you can watch that if you want. I'll later cut this stream up and release this as a separate video, guys. And your chat will be in there. Ooh, you're gonna be famous, you guys. Okay, lighter. I don't have a lighter as well. Fuck me. Who do you have? This is the ones I have. But we'll get to them. Lighter. Okay, Lighter. So, who is Lighter? Lighter is part of also the Sons of Caledon. He's very responsible and very, very mysterious, very strange, very dangerous type of guy. You know, he likes to portray himself as a, very stoic and very serious type of person, but his goofiness sometimes sort of betrays that. Yes, so is his design showcases that? Yes, his design definitely showcases that he tries to be and look as cool as humanly possible. Yes, absolutely. So he has these glasses that he always touches. As you can see, he on every transition he touches his glasses, trying to look fucking cool. I know this channel will never cross 5k subs. What the fuck? Oh, dude, please have some faith in me. What the hell? I'm gonna cry now. I'm trying to be famous here. Get the monies. I wanna get sponsorships and fucking do, you know, like, subscribe to, fucking use the sleeping mask, the Raycon? Yeah, you just insert that shit up your asshole. Wait, I wanna do that shit. Yeah, roasted for no reason. What the fuck, dude? Have mercy. To be honest, I don't want to be too famous. I never want to be too famous. I don't want to be Asmongold or other VTubers type of famous. Never. I'll die probably. But I want to be. I do want to be a bit more famous. Yeah, I think 10k subs would actually be a nice norm for me. Yeah. Anyway, so Lighter. Let's return to Lighter real quick. No. I'm actually not ready to be more. No way. I don't think I will be able to handle it. That's too much attention to me. I'm gonna get hexed to fuck. I'm gonna get hacked. The mysterious 4chan hacker. You guys heard about this? Yeah, be careful. Anyway, Lighter. So, as I said before, his design is very simplistic, and very straightforward. He is exactly as he's described. So he's strange, mysterious, he's like this dangerous type of individual, and you can see everything in his design. He has this jacket with spikes, he has gold in him, he even has this like danger, you know that tiger print? And you know, tiger print to showcase danger, and yeah, he has that on his shoulder because he's so dangerous. Of course the glasses look cool, of course his One Punch Man fucking arm bracelet looks cool. Everything about him screams cool. Everything about him screams, I'm the main character. I have the main character energy. I have this goofy main character aura. You know, guys. The only thing I dislike about his design, and that's just me, is his hair color. Once again, why is this puke green? Why is this puke green? So yeah. But outside of that, his design is very tight. You get exactly what you think when you hear the description of Lighter. You get exactly that. Does he look good? Yes, I think he looks very badass. Once again, I'm not the target audience. The target audience are young girls who want the badass daddy to spank their butts around. You know what I mean? And yeah, he definitely embodies that type. So yeah, he's a solid, very good design. Need to make the A tier Lighter. What do you mean? Is it heavy? Okay. Oh. Okay, Lighter, what do you think? Well, he's definitely not B tier for sure. No, he's better than Piper for sure. Way tighter design. Is he better than the Cat Boy? Yes, I think he's better than the Cat Boy. Is he better than Ju Yuan? I don't know. Is he better than Grace? He's probably better than Grace. Actually, I don't know. He's somewhere in A, for sure. We have a lot of in A's, but that's the first designs. They're very good. Don't worry, we'll get some shit in. We'll get some shit down below soon enough. He's definitely better than Lucy, I think. Lucy is a good design, as I said, but he's better than Catboy. Is he better than Nekomata? And I think somewhere over here is good. I think that that's a good place for him. Okay, let's do the last one. Well, I won't do. It won't take long. It won't take long. It won't take long. Yeah. The target audience vibe is the reason why I thought his design sucked, but then I saw him on screen and yeah, what it's all about. No, I'm clicking okay. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, my main character. I'm gonna go and
Path I follow.
say Hashimi Miyabi is one of my favorite characters in all of gacha games. The only other character who I like more or on the same level is Zani from Water and Waves. There is not a single character who I feel so passionate about. I have a Hashimi Miyabi mouse pad. That's how much I like her. And of course, her design is absolute S tier. It's the tightest, greatest, and the most amazing design. So who is Hashimi Miyabi? Hashimi Miyabi is a bit of a, how do I say that politely? She's a bit of a slow, artistic type of woman. She's a bit of she's a very strong, but at the same time a bit slow. She doesn't really follow social cues very well. She can stop in the middle of the street and just stare at the car, saying it's time to meditate. Yes, she's a void hunter. She currently is probably one of the stronger people. She's definitely on the same skill as Yixian, but we'll talk more about her later. So, what is so great about her design? Well, first of all, I don't know where to start even. Her design is, of course, based on Section 6, as we've discussed previously, so she has the color scheme and the jacket. But the thing about her, because she looks sort of like of Japanese origin, her actual jacket transforms into kimono sleeves at the back. That's such an amazing design choice. That looks great. She also wears it loosely, using like this arm is not covered by the, is actually not in kimono for the reason of drawing her sword and using her sword. She has a long black skirt with tights, and I love tights. You guys know after a long day at work, you push your face inside of the tights and like give it a good whiff. Of course, that's great. Overall, when you just look at her, she's exactly what you expect a leader of Section 6 to look like. She looks very serious, but then some things betray that seriousness, like her twitching ear. Like if you look at her ears long enough, the ear twitches a little. You see? That's kind of goofy. She, as I said, she has sort of this slow personality, a bit of a, I don't want to say silly. She's not goofy. She's not silly. She's a bit artistic. Once again, I don't want to use that word in case I get cancelled, but you know, you guys know what I mean. And that's one of the reasons why I like her personality so much. She's very unique. As far as gacha games go, I don't think I've ever seen a personality such as this. This super serious, super determined, super serious type of character who is also slow and doesn't read social cues correctly. She also likes melons. Yeah, empty head. This is my dash from bullshit. The only one. Yeah, that's true. But the fact of the matter is, she does have trouble with social cues. She is very bad in social situation. She's usually in her own head. She is usually in her own little world. She usually cannot read the room. Evidence of that are all in the main story. If you follow the main story, you saw all of that. Despite of that, she holds very high position. She's a Void Hunter. She's the daughter of a previous Void Hunter. She holds one of the most powerful swords in the universe. Not the universe, the setting. So, yes, I really like Hashimi Miyabi. And before we end, I'd be remiss not to do one thing. Give me just a second. Stop messaging me. I'm fucking busy right now. Just give me 1 second. If I can find it. Yes, I found it. I gotta do that. Yeah. Give me a second. Okay. Just look at the screen, dude. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys. We'll continue tomorrow. Come by tomorrow. We'll continue the tier list. I'll try to save it for now. I hope it saves for me. If it's not gonna save for me, I'm gonna fucking scream. How do I save it? I don't know. Do we have to place them all over again? Fuck. Haven't thought about it. Probably can save it. Anyway, I'll try to figure it out. I kind of thought I could do it in one stream, but apparently not. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the content today. Hope you had fun. We'll continue tomorrow, and then, yes, apparently, after we finish this one, we'll have to do a Honkai Star Rail one, which will probably take me fucking 9 years to do, because there's so much characters in there. Alright, have a good one, boys.